Hello, everybody. Tomorrow's the big day. Well, probably today when you see this, because all you East Coasters. But we're about 18 hours away from the Hall of Fame announcement. Like a lot of you, I love the Hall of Fame stuff. I follow closely, I follow the tracker, and I thought we'd just look at it one last time before bedtime and try to make some predictions based off what we know and based off of what tends to happen with these trackers historically. So, if you are, by the way, I'm going to show some cards when I'm done with this. So, if you just want to see cards, skip to the last minute or so. If you don't know about this tracker, do you even baseball fan? What? I don't want to know you. But this is put together by a Twitter guy, Ryan Thibodeau, and he actually has a team of people now. And going back, looks like 2013 and prior, it was someone else named Leo Kitty. And then he sort of gave up on it, and Ryan Thibodeau at Not Mr. Tibbs took over. And what they do is they follow writers, and when writers make their ballots public, they just track it, and then you can use this data to make predictions about what's going to happen, especially like I said, 18 hours out. So this is the total number of ballots that they have accounted for. Now, they don't know the exact number that's going to be cast, so it's a little bit of a prediction, but it's usually, within a percent, it's going to be accurate. So, so based off of all the ballots they know about, 52%, what you typically want to do is just go to the player and you look for the green. So, well, let's just start over here. Abreu has 18%, Joey Bats 1.5, Beltran 66, and then we get to Beltran 99. So the cool thing here is I like this right here. Percent needed on remaining ballots. So the estimated ballots that are still out, if he gets 49% on those ballots, Beltran's in. And since he has 99% on all the other ballots, that's a pretty safe bet for him to get in. Okay. Burley 8, that's a no. Cologne's a no. Adrian Gonzalez, no. Over here to Helton. This lowish 80s is where it really starts to get interesting. Because what happens, not all ballots go public before they announce the new Hall of Famers. What tends to happen is the ballots that come in later, or the non-public ballots, they vote for less people for whatever reason. They're just grumpy old curmudgeons or something. So right now, the average writer is voting for 7.58 players on their ballot. That's going to drop down, which means all these other numbers are going to drop down too. How far are they going to drop? Well, that we don't know. Historically, it can be as low as 3 to 4%. Sometimes it's 8, 10, 15 even. And that's where we get into where we're kind of making guesses. Helton had a strong push last year. 82 is high enough. I think he just needs 67 on remaining ballots. So far I got Beltran and Helton going in. Holiday, Hunter, no. Andrew Jones, who I like because defense matters. He's going to have to wait a while, but I like him for an eventual Hall of Famer. V Mart, Joe Mauer. Now, I expected Mauer to become a Hall of Famer. I did not think he was going to be a first ballot guy. But from what I'm seeing here, I think this is going to happen too. Needs just 65.8% on remaining ballots. That's not that many. 3 batting titles, mostly as a catcher. Most of his career was a catcher. Minnesota darling, born and raised, local. So I look for that to happen too. So I got Beltran, Mauer, and pardon me, my brain locked up. Helton. So going across here, Pettit, who I don't like. Check out the whip on him. Holy smokes. Brandon Phillips, Manny Ramirez, Jose Reyes, A-Rod. Let's have, if you want to have a steroid discussion with me or a PED discussion, let's collaborate and talk about it. Francisco Rodriguez, Jimmy Rollins. Okay, so they're all not even close. Sheffield, his final ballot, which has netted him some votes. My other favorite sort of tracking category is way down here on 15 for Sheffield. This is net votes that he's got. So there's 15 public ballots that he is on this year that he was not on last year. But because he's right at the 75% threshold that you need, and we do see that dip, and he does have, and I don't know the particulars on Gary Sheffield like I do some of these other guys, but I know he's got the PED stink on him, fair or not. That one's going to drop down, so Sheffield will not be, he is not making my prediction for tomorrow. So I'm still with a 3. James Shields, Chase Utley, Omar, and this one I'm really interested in. A, because I have cards of his, you'll see in a minute. I really like him. I think he's awesome. I think he's way underappreciated. You look at his stats and compare him to, guys that are in like Lee Smith and these guys, and he was just dominant. He's not as high on the save list as some of these other guys, but he was utilized in non-save situations more that were higher leverage because he was better. And I will die on that mountain. 78% with the drop that we're assuming, I don't see it happen. So we got 6 net votes this year. And one thing you can do is you go look at past years. And let's go up here to, wow, why does it scroll down so much? Here's B-Wags from last year. Last year he got 49 new votes. And he missed induction by, where is it at? Actual votes. There is it's 2 more columns down. So he missed election last year by 27 votes. So with only 6 new net votes and over half the ballots counted, I don't see any way he survives the drop that's coming after all the other ballots are accounted for. So I hate it, but B-Wags, he's going in next year on his 10th ballot. You always get a little bump on your 10th ballot, and he's going to be so close anyway. So he's going to be the class of 2025 with my boy Ichiro. So for tomorrow, we got 3 inductees. We have, let's go to the summary page. We have Beltre, we have Maurer, we have Helton. Wagner and Sheffield will drop down. Wagner will finish about 72. Sheffield, let's call it 67, 68, somewhere in there. And everyone else will shift down probably a little bit. When you get into this category here, you usually don't fall quite as far. Now that's just how that works. Okay, thanks for doing that with me. Lots of fun. This is from about mid-December to now, I check this thing sometimes several times a day. I only have 2 possible inductees cards here. I don't really have, for autographs. I grabbed autographs. I don't have any Maurer autographs, and I don't have any Helton autographs. But I got some Beltre because he TTM'd for a while. And this is my favorite one. Got it slabbed up for the Mariners collection. And see the little gap there? Right there. That's my Mariners Hall of Fame autograph row. And I've already got him in there. So I've been thinking he's going to the Hall for a while. I have him on a Rangers card. There's that. And I have him on another Rangers card. And I thought I had 4 total. Well, there's 3 here now. And those will be getting the slab treatment once Beckett runs their baseball special in, is it May or April, March or April or May? Anyway, I got a lot of stuff for Billy Wagner. Um, Topps card. I don't always say the years because I sort of forget them. Here's either a rookie year or a rookie card. I like that one. 3. He was a good signer for a while too. 4 on the 03 Topps. I really like that one. I like the photo. 5. You know I like my landscape cards. Love them. And finally, a certified first round draft pick, authentic signatures, certified card. So that's it. What do you think? Now, you can't comment after they make the announcement. You got to say it. Comment before. And I tell you what, if anyone hits it exact, and the comments got to be left before, I'll know. I'll put all those names into a hopper, and I'll give something away. So you do what I just did. You predict who's going in tomorrow. You got to be right. You can't have too many or not enough. It's got to be the exact same 2, 3, 4, 5 guys, 1, whatever it is. So let me know. I wish you luck. I think I'm going to be right. I think I'm going to be right. I'm that arrogant. So anyway, until next time, until the announcement, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.